Hey guys, what is up? This is Kool-Aid Man, and today I have a list of new stuff for my PC parts. But before I get into that, I'd like to mention this gameplay is on Destiny, and the game is finally out, and it is an extremely fun game to play. And this is so far the single player. I haven't gotten to the multiplayer yet to record it. Actually, I actually got there, so whatever. But for further ado, I'm just going to announce some stuff that I'm getting for my PC, and I'm going to name it off starting with the RAM, the memory. So what memory I bought was the Crucial Ballistics Elite, and it is one 8 GB stick of RAM that's 1866 megahertz with a cast latency of 9. So for all of you guys, I want to know out there, it's gonna be fast and it's gonna have no lag. So that's what it pretty much means. I'm gonna get a fast and lagless RAM, and it's gonna be awesome. So there's that, and then there's the CPU cooler, which is called the Hyper TX4 from Cooler Master. It's gonna run me around. It ran me around $25. It was on sale and stuff, and it was like a $10 rebate. But unfortunately, it does not fit in the motherboard with the RAM in place. So I actually did something about that, and I'll tell you guys about it in a little bit. So the next thing I got was the storage, and the storage was a 1 TB Black Edition Western Digital Gaming hard drive. I'm sorry. It cost me around $90, and I got a 15% off deal, so it was around like 75 something dollars. 77, 70, I don't know. I'm not good with percentages at the moment, but yeah, that's what it is pretty much. And I think, let's see, what else did I get? I got so many stuff, it's just hard to keep up. And I also got the keyboard and mouse, which is, I think, Cooler Master. Yeah, CM Storm. So it's Cooler Master Storm, I'm assuming. So I just didn't read the box in a while. So it's a nice $30 combo keyboard and mouse, and it's just a perfect thing if you just wanted to get into something without overspending, which is what I'm doing. So there's that, and I believe I have one more thing if I'm correct. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I also have a monitor. I forgot to mention that. I got that a while back ago with the Part 2 build, but I forgot to mention it. I got like a $100 Acer monitor. It's 1080p, and it has 5 milliseconds of input lag, which is pretty good. It's actually really good. That's one of the better ones. I mean, you won't notice it too much. Like, you won't notice when you play it too much. Also, it's at 60 hertz, which is like the maximum amount of refresh rate is like 60 frames per second, which is perfect in my opinion, because the human eye cannot see past 60 frames anyways. Like, it is literally impossible unless you're some superhuman and you can see past that. So congrats to you. And the monitor cost me $100, the memory cost me about $85, the CPU cooler cost me $25. But here's the thing though. Oh, and I forgot the case. The case cost me, or no, hold on. The case is called the Raidmax Stingray, and it's a mid-tower case that could support the micro ATX drive or motherboard that I have. And let's see, it for a mid-tower case, I never saw one like really before. I wasn't into like gaming cases or whatever. So when I saw this in the mail for the first time, I was like, whoa, this is huge. Like, so this is a huge case. A mid-tower case is not like your average computer you buy from like Best Buy or whatever, you know, like you're just your average media viewing computer, or your idling computer. I don't know what you want to call it, but it is actually a pretty good sized computer, and I only could imagine how big the regular ATX size are, like the case size are. So I'm very surprised by that, but it only cost me around $45, and it has a good airflow and everything. It doesn't have a window, sadly, but I mean, I don't want to see what's inside there anyways. It's hard to get cable management, so if you really are into cable management, then you probably should pick something more expensive than that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today in today's video. I'm just gonna run through my list real quick and tell you everything I got as of today. So first things first, the motherboard. I got an MSI Eddy 78M E35. It is a FM2 socket motherboard. with my FM2 socket CPU is a AMD X4 Athlon whatever. It's a 750K, so it's 3.5 gigahertz. I think when it's regular overclocked, it's around 4. Amazon tricked me. I wanted to get the 760K, but they said the 750K was faster for some odd reason, but they were counting the 750K overclocked and the 760K regular. So unfortunate on my part, but you know, I'm not gonna make a big deal about it because I'm not gonna try to game too hard to make it noticeable. So there's that. CPU cooler I did not use, and here's what I did. I actually took the fan off of the 120 millimeter fan that's on the thing itself, the heatsink. So I took it off the heatsink of the CPU cooler. I'm gonna probably still wear the heatsink for now, and I'm gonna probably use it for a later build. So I'm gonna use the actual fan, and I'm using it as a case fan to exhaust the heat out of my computer. So that's cool. And the memory is a Crucial Ballistics Elite 1866 megahertz with 9 cast latency. So that's really good. It's about the fastest you could get for that money, or fastest and less laggiest, I guess. It will be on time and everything, so we're good with that. So storage, we have a Western Digital Black Series 1 terabyte, which is a gaming edition, which means this hard drive is going to be fast. It's going to boot up everything fast, and that's what I want, is fast boot up time. So there's that. And the power supply is a Rosewell High 550 watt 80 plus bronze certified semi-modular. So bronze certified meaning I get to save power, and modular means, the semi-modular means I could remove some of the cables and I could sew them away for someone else. And the optical drive's an Asus. The case is a Raid Max Stingray. The keyboard mouse is a CM Storm from Cooler Master, and the monitor's an Acer, and it cost me around $100. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this commentary, subscribe, give it a like, or whatever you have to do to stay around. This is Kool-Aid Man. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.